update is for the morning of Tuesday, the 20th of December, 2022, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Just opening in the stock market on a negative note. The event overnight is the Bank of Japan surprising the market and pivoting on allowing the bands on longer-term interest rates to widen out. Now, they are claiming, and I'm talking Bank Governor Kuroda, no, they have not changed anything. Well, that's not true. He did make a pivot. The market is telling you that right now, up 260 points. The dollar is sharply lower off that news. The metal markets exploded in the gold and silver to the upside. Silver up at one point just shy of, 90 cents already? In the stock market, a bit lower, as they now have everybody of the G7 has done something in monetary policy in the sense of tightening up, fighting in some manner this inflation beast. On the energy markets, we are still looking at stable, I think is the right word here. Now, I found it interesting that a number of countries, Poland involved in that, are still trying to lock up Russian oil coming through pipelines to it, which are exempt from the sanctions. Didn't realize that there were some of those still open. U.S. bonds and notes down, sharply higher in the soybeans. I think the market went down to about all it had to, the 18-day average, to find some footing in that market. Bitcoin up just a fraction at this point. So let's take a look, if we could, and see what we have. We had the housing starts come out. And the starts themselves, nowhere near as bad as the market thought. They expected it down 1.8%, and they were only down 0.5%. But for the future, the permits they're pulling, that's sharply lower at 11.2% down. They expected it down 2.4%. That's not a good sign. If you're not pulling the permits, you're not building something in the future. In Redbook retail sales, the market saw an increase of 6.4%. It's been in line with the 5 to 7% increases we've recently seen. We have the API numbers coming out at 3:30 today. And as I said, the Bank of Japan, it changed the cap for the interest rate on the 10-year government bonds from 0.25% to 0.5%. Now, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but traders will interpret that to mean it's the opening. Now, there's a group of traders I've already seen. They're out on Bloomberg. Those that are bearish, they're going, this is the opportunity to go short the yen. I'm not seeing that exactly on the chart action. They're talking fundamentals. They're not talking, from what I can see, anything in the charts themselves. But we'll discuss that this afternoon when we get to the end of the day market recaps. And I do want to remind you, one of the things I have right now is your Christmas special for my new trading course, Outside Days. You see an outside day up or down all the time on charts. When I use the word all the time, open up a chart, it's going to be there. Let's assume you got 60 days showing, you're going to have several of them. What do you do with those? They're so prevalent. Do they mean something? Are they a continuation? Are they reversal patterns? What do they do? Well, I've put together 9 video chapters, and here's how it works. You see what I do, then you do the same thing on the chart. You get to see how it's working. I walk you through example upon example in stocks, ETFs, spiders, and futures markets. If it's a chart, it's going to be there. And now what do you do with it? How do you move it into your trading strategy? Is there a way to get an edge on a market sometimes with it? Well, I believe all those answers are yes. How do you do it? Well, that's the course that I have. So how does it work? Just go to our website, go under the word education. It is located there for you. You can also click right up here, move your cursor. You'll see an icon that shows up. Give that a click. Or if you have questions, you can call my staff. They'll be happy to work with you. In the meantime, you have a great trading day. It's been an active night. I can tell you, I've been up watching the yen a good portion of the night, and it's been very active. I will see you this afternoon. Take care.